Hey everybody, welcome back to FNaF theories, and today, you know what, I have so many theories on my mind right now about the sister location and a lot of other stuff, so you know what, we're gonna do as many as we can. I think we're gonna do like a top 5 today, if anything, because that's how many theories I got on my mind about this dang sister location. Either way, as you saw in my last videos, I did not have this up yet because this was not up yet. I've been wanting to do a video on this, but then Scott released a trailer, and then there's all these names, and then it's been a bit crazy for me. Either way, we got our new Scott Coffin's, not trailer, but teaser. Don't mind the Skype down below, but just either way, here we go at the trailer. Don't mind any of this stuff over here. I'm sorry if I'm using my computer instead of my Xbox today, so please comment down below if what one you think is better. By the way, let's start it. Let's get it started. Let's turn it down a bit. I think that will do it. Fear. Panic. Dread. This is my first time actually viewing it all the way, so don't hold it against us. Don't hold it against us, okay. I'm finally getting a bit freaked out. I've already seen this video before, but as people reacting to it, not me here. Where memories sleep. Anger is restless. And secrets don't keep. There's Funtime Foxy. There's the ballerina, which I'll get to in a second. Funtime Frederick. And Baby. Find Freddy's sister location. Whoa. This fall. Hopefully Scott keeps to his word on that. You don't know what we've been through. Okay, I cancel. Let's get out of there for a quick sec. I'm not gonna get to the comments actually, I'm just here to say, okay, let's go back to this screen. So actually, you know what, I want to actually go back to the video to point out a few things on my theories. Don't mind that in the background. Okay, let's pause it. Let's make it bigger. Okay. Let's go ahead and go through this bit by bit. Okay, let's go to that one office looking place. If we can. Okay, I'm gonna try. Okay, here we go. So, what got my attention here, when I first saw this character here, I thought Balloon Boy. But as Bowski, go check him out. He's epic. Cusses a little bit, but hey, if you don't mind any cussing or if you're old enough, hey, check him out. Was Balloon Boy. Honestly, this is definitely a different version, a toy variety of Balloon Boy, if anything, because look at his hands. They're not balls or anything. Plus, he's not holding balloons. So, and then also his whirly hats. So, if this ain't actually a Balloon Boy, then Sure, he has the same nose, the same creepy smile, but his ears, if anything, seem to be lower down and bit bigger. I'm gonna quickly. Okay, wait. Okay, I passed. Here we go. Off to this guy here. I believe he's one of the new characters that we'll be experiencing, because remember we've gotten the names. Baby, I think it was Biddy Bab, Ballora, Ennard, Minerina, and of course Funtime Freddy and Funtime Foxy. But this guy, like Raspowski was talking about, looks like a magician. Sure, he doesn't definitely have the hat, unless like this bottom half right here on top of his head is like part of a magician's hat and the rest just broke off or popped off. Either he definitely does look like a magician, except instead of that nice black suit, he has that brown suit with a red bow tie. Honestly, Five Freddy's has a red bow tie, so it makes sense to go with this one. Either way, I believe this guy is Ennard. Ennard, plus because he's obviously a male, you can tell by his bald head, and also there's nothing female about him. He's holding a wand. Plus, Ennard sounds like a pretty good name for a guy, 1, and 2, Ennard sounds like also a magician name. Honestly, I bet you if we look up Ennard, we can probably find like a magician, like a children's entertainer or something. Now moving on, okay, we got moving events. I have really no thought on that, but okay, let's play it here. Okay, wait a minute. Doesn't it, if I'm correct, say something a little bit after the events? Okay, let's stop here. Let's wait. Let's see where. Okay, we don't get anything. Nothing is said. Deep below ground. Okay. Then we get the ballerina with the sharp teeth, where memories sleep. We got our Funtime Freddy. Anger is restless. What really caught my attention here, and it doesn't seem like anybody else actually caught this. I'm not sure if they did or if they just didn't talk about it. But as soon as it said anger is restless, we see this is definitely, and we know that this is Baby because of those ball joint hands and big old bow tie and that punk rock almost looking mic. Plus she's gripping onto her mic, so it says anger is restless, so this probably saying that Baby is probably, if anything, the most angriest. And I did not see this though. Look at this. It's like we have a light, and so we can sort of see the Baby now. So we can tell that she's wearing a bow tie. And there's this little propeller here, so I'm wondering if that's like actually her voice box or something. So, but that's a neat thing to actually point out, this reflection. If anybody of you actually see, like, go ahead, spread the word. Tell me what you think this is. Please do comment. I get very lonesome. Either way, continuing on, yeah, we see that, and then the reflections. So, and secrets don't keep. Okay, I'm going to. Okay, so we got our Funtime Foxy with our speaker, but this ballerina, it doesn't seem like she actually has a speaker, because we know Baby's speaker is like right below her bow, just like Funtime Foxy here. But we don't see nothing for the ballerina. Even it might be right on her belly, but honestly, I don't see how that would work out. And then we see Freddy over here. Obviously, this is Freddy. I guess there's only one bear in this game. And we see him with like a Bonnie puppet. If we go back, I hear a lot of people saying about it being a toy version puppet. But look at it. Just like the snout, because Toy Bonnie doesn't have such a long snout. See? See that long snout right there? Plus, if anything, resembles the original Bonnie, but with a slightly lighter shade of blue instead of this purplish blue. Plus, which people confuse as blue or whatever. Either way, this is like definitely between the shade of blue that Toy Bonnie has and the shade of blue that the original Bonnie has. And also, we notice that Funtime Foxy has a tail back here. That's something Foxy never had, and possibly not Funtime Foxy, the other Funtime Foxy Mangle that we know. And I also heard about people thinking Funtime Foxy ain't a girl, but honestly, just look at her. She has definitely the slimmer body, like all the like Chica or Funtime Foxy that we see in FNaF World. And then also we see our lipstick right here too. And now I'm actually wonder if Freddy here is still male. Okay, so let's see, we get the ballerina. Let's focus on her. You already know that she has sharp teeth. She's in that wonderful pose. Honestly, I don't know how the heck she's able to do it. Being that she's animatronic. Okay, let's continue on. Okay, let's get to... Okay. Let's go back a bit here. Okay, right before it hits on Freddy. Okay, not before it hits Freddy. I see... Oh yeah, if you guys didn't notice that, there's a bit of red on the Bonnie's cheek. So, if anything, it's not Toy Bonnie, because the shade of blue that we see on this character, that's definitely not Toy Bonnie, but it's probably the vanilla Bonnie added on with all this makeup, just like these rosy cheeks, or like Freddy here was added up. It's still Freddy. It's still practically it's practically the same face, but they've added on makeup and split his face into a couple pieces. Okay, let's continue on. Freddy also has the voice box, also has a mic, and he has a puppet. It makes me think if anything, his job ain't a singer anymore, but he's probably a comedian or like a ventriloquist, like just a puppet master, just the guy controlling the puppet. And also we see a little bit of his pits here. Plus, I don't think Freddy here is a female in this game either. Even though he shows like feminine colors, sure it's not pink, but purple's a fairly girly color. But even though, because Freddy here and Foxy here, I think being that they are original, one of the originals, all they did was merely change out their colors, because Funtime Foxy is pink and white. Freddy here, don't confuse the colors. It's white and purple. which purple can also be used as a boy color too, so it's not like impossible. So either way, Phantom Freddy, unlike Phantom Foxy here with her lipstick, Freddy here doesn't have any lipstick. He doesn't have anything to show that he's a female. He doesn't have a slim body, even though bears, female bears or normal bears in general don't have any sort of look of a feminine body. But neither do foxes or chickens. So it would make sense that to keep Freddy here as a male. Plus, it would make sense if you have a male ventriloquist there too. Well, don't get me wrong, a girl ventriloquist would have been fine too. It's just if he's playing a Bonnie, and if it's a male Bonnie, from what I'm seeing, it's just a male clown-looking Bonnie. Freddy's gonna be, if anything, needing to be a guy to make Bonnie more realistic, to actually do the animatronic puppet. Either way, I think Freddy is not a guy. I mean, is not a girl like the rest of these people. So if anything, he'll go around with Ennard. And plus, this is also proving one of my other theories about it being like related to girls. So, aka the sister in sister location. But here's the other thing. So if anything, I think it's it's definitely now. I think more now that I look more closely to it, it definitely looks more like a circus. But here's the only thing which doesn't make sense to me. Excuse me, just had a little bit of gas. It definitely looks more like a circus to me. But here's the other thing: why would there be a ballerina in a circus? I've never seen a ballerina in a circus, or maybe a ventriloquist. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen a ventriloquist in a circus either. And then, well, Ennard would make sense because he's a magician and stuff. But either way, moving on, we'll go ahead and show Baby here. Even though there's nothing really to talk about right now about her, besides seeing that she is the big boss, the big cheese. Oh, and now we get to see actually a bit more of the ballerinas. Oh, my phone doesn't go all the way there. Sorry, but if you can see a little bit the ballerina's belly, there is definitely a little hole, a little bit roundness right there. So I believe that's probably where the ballerina speaker is, and so the ballerina is probably going to be able to talk too. So let's go ahead and shrink that screen, and let's go back over here. Okay, so let's see, we got Baby. We all know who Baby is. Baby is this character over here that we saw in the trailer. Ballora. Honestly, I'm not sure about Ballora because it sounds more like something to do with balls, like a juggling act or something. If anything, Ballora, because I heard a lot of people talking about the ballerina being Ballora, but the Ballora sounds more like a ball, like somebody like the juggling act, especially being that this is probably circus themed. Scott's probably gonna have a juggling act in there, and that's probably what Ballora is. Ennard, like I was talking about, is that little creepy guy on the office looking scene with the wand. If anything, he just has not been shown as an animatronic yet. We already seen Funtime Foxy and Funtime Freddy. Mini-Rena, this is where I wanted to get to. I've been wondering about Mini-Rena. I think actually the ballerina is Mini-Rena, because it just sounds fitting. Ballerina, Mini-Rena. We know how Scott likes to keep his animals and stuff closely resemblance, like Bonnie the bunny, and for even goodness sakes, Freddy. He probably went with Freddy because of Five Nights, probably the first thing that popped in his head. But of course he had to keep, but being that Freddy's a bear, he of course had to, he of course added in the Faz to the bear. Or just like Fredbear, still same thing. Either way, I think either Mini-Rena's the little puppet. Honestly, I don't think Mini-Rena is the puppet on Freddy's Funtime Freddy's hand, because sure, if it were to pop off, we of course need a name for it, and being that it's so small, so Mini-Rena would, if anything, fit it best. But think about it. It doesn't resemble anything of a girl. It's freaking Bonnie, and we all know Bonnie as a guy, and we don't see no sign of, again, feminine, female looks. Nothing slim, even though sure it's a puppet, but still no lipstick, no eyelashes. If anything, they should have done Bonnie, if anything, as like a purple to go along with Freddy. But who knows? Maybe Scott wanted it to pop out as a puppet, just be more popped out. So it would make sense to have it a different color. But I'm just very wondering. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I think Mini-Rena is the ballerina, or it could be also a hidden animatronic we just have not seen yet. But either way, I think Marina might be the ballerina, but if not, it's probably Ballora. And Biddy Bab, going back to the puppet, the little Freddy Bonnie puppet, just looking at it, Biddy Bab, being that this is a new state and we see no Bonnie, just Springtrap down here, but that's 2015. It would make sense to recreate Bonnie's name into Biddy Bab, and so Biddy Bab the bunny, it definitely flows a bit more better than if you were to say some like Mini-Rena the bunny, or Ballora the bunny, or whatever the puppets. Honestly, I think the little puppet hand will come off like a lot of people are saying. And the name of that puppet is probably Biddy Bab. Either way, I think so. That's my thoughts. What are your guys? Please comment down below. Like and subscribe for more FNaF World, and check out my FNaF World video, which is coming out today. Either way, you've all been great. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!